Hello and welcome to Listen Up Lilith. My name is Lilith and it's time to listen up. We're going to start right from the very beginning. When you want to create a cosplay in particular, or even a garment or anything like that, you're going to start with needing references. You don't need fabric, you don't need money, you don't need time, you don't need any of that. Start with a reference. Start with references. That is, as soon as you have your references, if you can get them printed out, even better. It's really starting to rain. Hold on one second. It's summer and it's pissing down here. Anyway, before you start anything with your cosplay or project, you need references. You need all kinds of references. And I'm going to talk about all kinds of media that are available. So listen up, grab your drink, have some good times, and I know that this may just be a very basic, like, well, duh, I already know about that. But if you're burnt out and you're thinking, I have no idea where else to go, this may be a good compilation for you. So let's get straight into it. I am losing my voice, which is interesting, so forgive me as I have a sippy. Hydrate. See, look at that. Plus 100 energy, or 10 energy, and 150 health. Water is fantastic. Let's continue. So the first obvious choice when it comes to getting a reference from any kind of source material, apart from books, is screenshots. I'm using game screenshots at the moment because these are just references that I have from past projects or past things I've worked on. Screenshots from games are a lot easier to get a hold of these days, so these are just from League of Legends and from Genshin Impact. You do have the options to get to take screenshots from all kinds of games, from all kinds of shows. Be careful on some websites though, because I'm pretty sure something like Netflix or Disney Plus, they have a screenshot policy to stop you from screenshotting premiere events. I'm pretty sure. It may be all things, but that is something that I've never had clarified to me, so bear with me. But yeah, screenshots are your go-to, honestly. This is the first place to go to for any reference. YouTube is good for screenshots though as well. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, taking screenshots from games, from movies, from TV shows, that is your go-to. Even, I would recommend as well looking at behind the scenes videos, if you can find the making of videos or the costuming making of for those, for movies and TV shows. That would be a good place to go to and possibly get closer up detail. You could also get screenshots from, one second, I can't remember the name of it. Okay, the website I was thinking of apparently doesn't exist anymore, but what I would recommend investigating and looking into, there are usually high quality photos of the costumes from certain movies on display at museums. Like, for example, the one I'm currently looking at is the Art of Costume Design in Film, which was on display in America, and there are 12 photos of the small-ish display of movies from 2012, so like Cruella, we've got Coming to America 2, Coming to America, we've got Cruella, we've got Black Widow, we've got Nightmare Alley. I need to look into that sounds awesome. Kate Blanchett. Oh, even Dune 2. So you can find, there are displays of those costumes. They are typically put on display. Some people even get to go there and take photos themselves, some closer up photos. So you could use that as a reference. You can look into that. This is more for movies and TV references. Yeah, so that is an option for movie and TVs that you're trying to recreate, which is, honestly, I love seeing these things in person. Just the detail, the little things. Moving on, Pinterest is also another option, again, when it comes to book characters. I know I'm going back to Pinterest, but this is just my tiny tip. I was recently reading the Powerless series by Laura, I've forgotten the name, but apparently TikTok made me read it. And just trying to visualize what the characters look like. I literally just put the characters' names into Pinterest, and there's so much artwork out there which is just beautiful. We love it. Even if that just gives you an idea of what the characters look like, you have every freedom to go ahead and craft that character how you like. That is entirely up to you. Perfect. Oh. We love that. We love creative liberties. We love creative freedom. Do what is in your power. Do what is in your skill. Do what is in your control. Okay? You will have more fun with it. Believe me. moving on from the world of books to art books. I put mine down. Now keep in mind, I don't recommend going and getting the art books yourselves because these can be quite spinny. I'm extremely lucky and I got this on sale. This is actually the complete official guide, the expanded edition for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So this is not particularly an art book, but because it's the expanded edition, and this is the edition that came out after the DLC came out, there is some art references in the back, which is, of course I open up on fucking Link's Tingle, but if you do get your hands on any art books, or if you can borrow art books from your friends who have money, you can use that as a reference directly. You can photocopy it. You could go to a library and photocopy it if they have a copy of the art book. Even better. Saves you even more money. Or there are some websites which have scanned those art pages in them. Now this is a project I'm going to be working on through this series. This is Mami Tomoe from Madoka Magica, and I love references from art books when they've got the full turnaround sheet. You've got some close-up details, you've got all kinds of things to work with, and you can go from there. It's fantastic. We love it. Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, how do I explain it better than just to go for the official art books when it comes to anime or games or manga, all that kinds of stuff. The references are right there. It gives you the full turnaround and it's all in one page. And yes, these are all A5 because I store my references in a little A5 clear file. I would be showing you the clear file, but glare, it sucks. But yeah, so yes, art books are fantastic, and these days there's an art book for everything because they sell so well. It's going to give you the concept art, it's going to give you multiple characters, it's going to give you multiple views of all kinds of things. The ability to go crazy from there, the world is your oyster. Yeah, that's just my choice. Going from art books to artwork, a lot of cosplays these days, I find a lot of people are doing things inspired from, or at least recreating, other artists' interpretations of those characters. Now these photos that I have down here are from the incredible artist No Flutter. I have these printed out. I mean, of course, you're only getting the one direct photo straight up. When you're just scrolling on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook or wherever you find it. But these days on, if you're willing to support the artist by going to their Patreon or by going to their Lonely Man's or wherever they will upload more detailed photos, sometimes they do breakdowns of those of the outfits so that you can see things in more detail than they do it specifically for cosplayers. I know Hannah Alexander did that in the past, and Sunset Dragon, I think. But yeah, that is an option that is out there. If you want to find more of a breakdown of those pieces. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. There's another artist. I know some people also use Gumtree that sell like packs of the breakdowns of their costumes. Sometimes they'll do line work, sometimes, because I know Zach Fisher did that with his World of Warcraft? Yeah, the World of Warcraft series, the Ebon Blade series. There are packs of all the breakdowns of those pieces, so those things are available right there as well. So you can do things for free, you can find your screenshots for free, you can invest a little bit of money to get a more high quality thing. That is entirely up to you. It is the world is your oyster. The internet is available to us now, and there is much more detail, there is much better quality photos. It is entirely up to you. Yeah. If you're looking for specific fabrics and things like that, you're going to have to Google things quite well, because I have noticed websites that I used to use, they honestly, a lot of them have disappeared recently. Some people have gone out of business, some people, they don't sell the fabric itself, they sell, what's the word? They sell it as like their creation, so you can get that outfit, but you have to pay them to make the outfit for you. So you may not always get that lucky. Here in New Zealand, we just kind of have to bite the bullet and accept that our materials that are available to us. If we want something specific, we're probably gonna have to go online or just accept what's available in the Spotlight. But yeah, so references for materials like that, it's entirely up to you. So yeah, go crazy, do your research, print what you can, write those things down. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about doing a breakdown for a specific character. Not a mental breakdown, that comes later. No, I'm going to talk about doing breakdowns to make your cosplay preparation process much easier. Okay? See you later.